Hello, I'm Andrew Mound-Stephen, one of the Occupational Medicine editorial team, and I'd like to give you a brief introduction to this, the third issue of Occupational Medicine for 2015, a year in which for the first time we'll be producing 9 issues in response to the growing number of papers submitted for publication. This issue begins with 2 editorials, both marking the 40th anniversary of the Health and Safety at Work Act becoming law and thereby becoming the central piece of legislation to protect the health and safety of people working in the United Kingdom. One editorial by Karen Clayton from the Health and Safety Executive and one by Hugh Robertson of the Trades Union Congress. Both of them recognise the importance of the Act and the benefits it has brought in reducing the toll of death, disease and injury caused by work, but one of them voices serious concern about whether this success can in future be sustained in the aftermath of recent significant changes both to the application of the Act and in arrangements for its enforcement. I'm sure many of our readers will understand these concerns, and I hope that they will find that these editorials give them important food for thought. Elsewhere in this issue, we've got the usual eclectic mixture of original papers, short reports, case reports, fillers, no fewer than 6 book reviews on this occasion, and the latest in Mike McKiernan's fascinating series on art and occupation, this time introducing us to a 1948 work by Dame Barbara Hepworth depicting an operating theatre scene. Amongst our original papers, Louise Hussey and colleagues at Manchester University look at the impact so far of what has become known as the footnote on sickness absence certification rates in UK general practice, in particular to examine whether it's having the desired effect in encouraging doctors to recommend to employers temporary changes to working arrangements to assist their patients in resuming work after sickness absence. We also have a study by Brian Rice and colleagues from Public Health England, which reviews 10 years of data on significant workplace sharps injuries in healthcare workers in England, Wales and Northern Ireland. Data gathered prior to the introduction of recent legislation intended to reduce the very substantial volume of such injuries which this data bears witness to. Another original paper which particularly caught my eye is one from Lisa Nicol and her colleagues reporting on a worrying series of 6 cases of silicosis in stonemasons, all aged under 40, attending their respiratory clinics in Edinburgh. Findings like these unfortunately seem to suggest that we still have some way to go in preventing serious harm to health caused by well-known hazards such as silica, even 40 years after the Health and Safety at Work Act became law. So that's a brief introduction to what you will find in the current issue of Occupational Medicine. Thank you for watching this, and I hope that you will enjoy reading the journal.